Donald Trump now says he wants Greenland. That Greenland, which is an island under Denmark, a semi-autonomous island under the control of Denmark, the Danish government. Donald Trump says that they need Greenland for their national security after taking over Venezuela. Because right now, according to Donald Trump, it is the US that is controlling Venezuela. So we have United States of Venezuela, America, which means that the US will now invade Greenland. So Denmark says any invasion of Greenland is an end to NATO because Denmark is a member of NATO. Now, how will NATO trigger Article 5 when America is part of NATO and America is invading Denmark, Greenland? Donald Trump was clear, blunt on this fact that Greenland is the next. After Greenland, Colombia, Mexico will be freed, according to Donald Trump, and Cuba. These are this area that he wants to carve out. He says peace through strength. According to Donald Trump again, that this world is ruled by power, force, and that nobody can do anything to the mighty United States Army and military, that they are fortified to take any role. Ladies and gentlemen, watch this video.
The American President Donald Trump has reiterated that he wants to take over Greenland and make it a part of the United States of America. This after Denmark's Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen has urged Donald Trump to stop the threats to annex the semi-autonomous Danish territory. Now, speaking to the press, the United States President said, and I quote, "We need Greenland from the standpoint of national security." Now, Trump's renewed desire to take over Greenland has come just days after the American Special Forces captured Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife from the presidential palace in Caracas. Now, Trump first expressed his interest in buying Greenland from Denmark in 2019, but this was rebuffed. In an interview with CNN, Trump's political advisor and top aide, Stephen Miller, asserted that Greenland rightfully belongs to the United States of America and that the Trump administration could in fact seize the semi-autonomous Danish territory if it wanted to. Now, earlier, his wife, Katie Miller, had posted a picture of the American flag covering Greenland on the social media platform X and had captioned the photograph with the word "pretty soon." On the other hand, the American Senator Bernie Sanders has spoken out against Trump. Sanders has condemned the Trump's capture of Nicolas Maduro and the American CIA and military action inside Venezuela. He's also called out, quote, American imperialism and has listed it as the reasons amongst as to why he thinks Trump's Venezuela operation is very, very wrong. In a press conference, Greenland's Prime Minister Jens Frederik Nielsen has said that the notion of American control over the island is nothing but a fantasy. Now, furthermore, Nielsen has called for renewed talks with the United States as he is urged against panic after Trump's renewed annexation threats.
I believe that President Trump's comments constitute threats toward the Danes and our society. This is not something we appreciate. It is not acceptable in the civilized world, in fact.
Meanwhile, the Danish Prime Minister Frederiksen has said that Trump's desires to acquire Greenland must be taken very seriously. Frederiksen has cautioned that if Trump were to attack the Danish territory of Greenland, this will mean the end of the NATO military alliance. Now, Frederiksen also warned that any American move to take Greenland by force will destroy 80 years of transatlantic security links.
Firstly, I believe that the American president should be taken seriously when he says that he wants Greenland. But I also want to make it clear that if the United States chooses to attack another NATO country militarily, then everything stops. That is, including our NATO and thus the security that has been provided since the end of the Second World War.
All right, now, Greenland is a vast island in the Arctic. It has a population of just 57,000 people and has extensive self-government since 1979. But Greenland's defense and foreign policy remains in Denmark's jurisdiction. Trump has repeatedly raised the prospects of Greenland becoming a part of American territory. He cited Greenland's strategic location for defense purposes and also its mineral wealth. While most Greenlanders favor eventual independence from Denmark, opinion polls show overwhelming opposition. to becoming part of the United States. All right, now earlier we spoke with Miss Anne Elizabeth Mute. She's in fact a columnist for the London Telegraph who specialises in international affairs. Listen in to what she had to say.
I think the Danish Prime Minister certainly is right to be concerned about it, because just saying it is destabilizing for both Denmark, the European Union, and even NATO. I would worry a bit less that it actually can happen, because whereas the Maduro operation is a limited operation, which was surgical, it was getting Maduro, putting him on a plane, getting him out.
Congratulations, you've passed your GCE or baccalaureate, and now it's time to choose a professional university that opens real doors to your future. Let us introduce you to the African Higher Institute of Technology, a career-focused institution that not only awards internationally recognized certificates, but also guarantees direct employment opportunities upon graduation through its solid network of partner companies and institutions worldwide. This school operates in collaboration with the Cameroon Ministry of Higher Education, UBA Bank, St. Francis Xavier Institute, Canada. Located in Yaoundé, Mendong, away from the noisy town, IHIT provides the following for its students: a free brand new laptop immediately after paying a registration fee of 25,000 francs CFA, free high-speed internet access on campus, hands-on professional training, mentorship from local and international experts, offering courses like local government in accounting, finance and administration, computer engineering, artificial intelligence, biomedical sciences, economics and finance, business and management, arts and education, law and public policy, agricultural sciences. Whether you dream of becoming a software developer, civil engineer, healthcare technician, or business strategist, IHIT is your direct path to success. Apply now and take the bold step toward a future of innovation, professionalism, and global opportunity.